Happy Memorial Day, everybody, and while we honor the fallen, here's a concept in this story that we have to remind ourselves of. We all make mistakes, but one of the things we try not to do in life is compound it with something that's even more damaging. And yet this is a policy or philosophy that Donald Trump doesn't really care about maintaining because he doesn't ever suffer any consequences for when he compounds something. And in this breaking story, when it comes to his military parade and the military in general in the U.S., Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth, his Secretary of Defense, have gone just way over the line when it comes to something the U.S. simply does not stand for. And there's a reason for that. I'm going to show you the story. You've got to see this in just a few seconds. But let's understand what's coming up in terms of Trump's military parade and all of these budget cuts he's been going through with Doge, and yet what he's about to do supposedly in the honor of the Army's 250th birthday. Take a quick look at this.
The president also told me that next month he's planning a military parade.
Alex, D.C. will see dozens of tanks, thousands of troops on the streets, and many are quick to point out that it's the same day as Trump's 79th birthday. Is that a coincidence, or is there something going on here that's more to that?
Celebrating the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army that also falls on his 79th birthday.
And this is something we know that the president has been eyeing for years, even during his first term, and something that is quite expensive. As you mentioned, it could cost up to $45 million.
Is this really a good use of our money?
Look, you know, the last time I think we had a military parade in this country was at the end of Desert Storm. I remember there was a ticky tape parade, and then they might have done one in D.C., and it was very humble. I mean, it wasn't like we didn't roll out giant tanks and fly fighter jets. We just had some of the troops go by and review, and that's totally appropriate when you just won a war, and particularly after, you know, we were trying to shake the Vietnam syndrome.
We're going to have a big, beautiful parade.
A military parade?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We're going to celebrate our military. We have the greatest military in the world.
What's the price tag? Do you
know? Peanuts compared to the value of doing it.
But to see what he's doing now, you know, they can claim it's for the Army's 250th birthday. I'm going to guarantee you something. That had it not been also Trump's birthday, we would not be doing this parade.
We have the greatest missiles in the world. We have the greatest submarines in the world. We have the greatest Army tanks in the world. We have the greatest weapons in the world. And we're going to celebrate it.
No, Donald, we don't celebrate that because when you are clearly number one and clearly the best at something, you don't stick your chest out, pound it, and brag. That's what you don't do. And yet what's most disturbing about this military mindset that Trump is sort of pushing forward is related to the fact that it's one thing to discuss the military, but when you all of a sudden start advertising to the American people about all the other elements of our lives or many of the political talking points, and you lay the military's might underneath it, that is the symbol of totalitarianism and being a dictator. And Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth just did this.
No more distractions. No more electric tanks. No more gender confusion. No more climate change worship. We are laser focused on our mission of warfighting.
We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. It's called peace through strength.
You look into the eyes of these young Americans who are giving up the best years of their life in a uniform to serve their nation. They are incredible.
Through our power and might, we will lead the world to peace. Our friends will respect us, our enemies will fear us, and the whole world will admire the unrivaled greatness of the United States military. We will replenish the pride of our armed forces, end the recruitment crisis.
We don't fight because we hate what's in front of us. We fight because we love what's behind us.
God bless you. God bless our armed forces. God bless our men and women serving overseas, and God bless the United States of America.
Are you kidding me? I mean, with all respect, at my age, I grew up with the Army wants you to be all you can be, and we do more by, 9 o'clock in the morning than most people do all day, and all of those things with some degree of pride that were used as recruiting tools for the military. But that ad you just saw that's going to run in the United States of America in 2025, that's not a recruiting tool for the military. That is a subconscious tool of what we've heard Donald Trump discussing both in his first term and especially the first 100 days of his second term as to how he used the U.S.'s military to enforce policies. That is a frightening ad, not because of the ad's content on its face, because of what it says when it commingles military strength and military language or jargon, but it starts putting it into a political frame having to do with one party versus the other. They are literally, in so many ways, trying to continue to push and promote the idea of if you don't listen to what we say, and if you debate or resist too much, it's civil war. That's what that ad really says. And that is one of the reasons why, as I always say, please enjoy your life and smile, and definitely enjoy your Memorial Day weekend and honor those who have fallen. But when it comes to stuff like that, stay frosty.